everyone, welcome to East 10 Nordics, the demo, because the game doesn't come out on the 26th. I probably won't get it until Christmas, but that's besides the point. So, I I played a few East games. I played East 8, East 10, not 10, this is 10, you dumbass, no. I played East 8, East 9, and Memory of Celceta. I did play a bit of East 1, but I couldn't really get into that game. The bump system wasn't really for me. So I'm well experienced in this franchise, and I know what to expect. Sure. That was probably a lame message. Oh well.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down.
That's not true.
But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Adol, I'm gonna be honest, that was fucking stupid, Adol. I'm gonna be honest. Adol, don't become a philosopher, man. Don't become a philosopher. I'm sorry. Hello, dolphins. They're my people. Oh, look how beautiful this game looks in the new graphics engine. Textures are shit, but that's because this game was made for the Switch, so what do you expect?
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon.
Dude, how long have you been with Adol?
I gotta say, glad I took you up on your offer, Adol.
Because I know this is...
Stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
Right.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Oh god, hearing him speak is so
Same.
weird.
This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol, Dogi. So this is where you two were.
Oh, hi.
I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves.
Well, me having a
sorcery
decent enough voice
is this?
actor.
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border.
That would be in a game or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect
really?
of seeing it in its
Took you a
natural
while.
habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Of course the heater turns on now. I'm sorry. I would not get those references game. It's like, oh yes, about the floating island. Like, yeah, I played like the first, well, I'm gonna say like 2 hours of Ys 1, but it took me like 6 because I'm stupid. But and I played Celceta, and I'm gonna tell you, you were not in Celceta. I don't think so. So I think something happened. I mean, I know something happened. I played a demo of this game on Switch. That was entirely in Japanese, so, you know. It's our third voyage in this route. Oh, I just hope we're still through cracks by now. current runs to this region, you see? No need to concern yourself. I have every reason to concern myself. Did your friend come aboard harbor a Harlock? We spoke a mysterious island vicinity blocked up by a never-ending storm. But we made port there, seas as calm as ever could be. Perhaps it was just an unusual sunny day. But the weather's quite a whimsical thing. Adol, what did you do? No, seriously, I don't know what you did. This is like the third game in the timeline. Yes, it's East 10, and this is the third game in the timeline. Don't ask me why they did that. They just kind of do. I'm a bit too for myself the years beginning this excited. This is the day my whole life peace to stand upon the ground, but like a never-ending dream. Every single thing my eyes come across looks so fresh and beautiful. It has my feelings, so that I was a child again. And in turn, I have to understand every reason why you set out your journey. There's the sun and blue skies, and well, I know that's not something like him, but shut up. As far as the eye can see, get as for better sailing. You told me when we first met, we setting out a trip like this. You either said you were full of it, and now it is Celceta born. Which we'll find there. Amnesia. The adventure analyst said the words really starting to glow on me. Though now I think about it, I probably did nothing in that game. Wait, was I even in that game? No, I don't think I was in that game. It's been a while since I played Celceta, but I'm pretty sure he was in that. Might be a good chance to get us to have a conversation. Talk to the captain.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope. You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
Yeah, he's been on 1 and 2 shipwrecks.
So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Oh? Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Why would the hell would you think they were mountains, you dumbass?
I am your captain, Victor LaSalle.
Which I feel like we would have done already.
Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Ah. Yay.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
Advent of scurvy and dysentery.
Understood. Let's make haste. My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia.
Oh,
That reminds me, Adol.
sorry.
You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? Is there any chance this might be... Whoa!
Rock.
A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adol.
Hello, it's the Icelandic Navy. You're like, why did I make that joke? Well, you see, when I was playing this game in Japanese, I didn't know what was going on, so I pretended this was the time when Iceland and Great Britain got into war 3 times over
prepare
fish.
to hunt.
And they
Behold
lost.
thy foes with
the British.
steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
I feel like you needed cannons.
Huh?
It can't be!
Vikings, not pirates. Completely different. Okay, I mean, they're not that different.
Did hire mercenaries. Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right. Thank you.
Alright, time for a taste of combat.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella? What a joke. The big luck behind him would be more worth our time.
What difference does that make? You've still got a blade at the ready either way.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Alright, time for some classic ease combat. Yes, I know how to play an ease game. Am I good at it? No.
How's this?
Okay, one ruffian dead.
Joke.
Come on. Okay,
What a joke. What a...
beat up their asses. Good job.
Damn it all. Rotten punk. You're in for it now.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Okay, time for a real fight.
Done saying your prayers?
No, I got more prayers. I wonder if I can fucking beat her. I don't think I beat her in the original demo on Switch.
You're pretty skilled.
Gotta use the terrain to my advantage! Haha!
Whoa! Here it comes. Whole lot of fuss for one small fry. Try not to...
You have a bad habit of skipping dialogue. Yes, I do on accident.
I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
I was like, well, time to let them go.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment. This is the last time, I swear. Whatever you do, just let me live.
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Did they at least take the children away? Falcom, we just main lady. Fuck, was a secondary protagonist, whatever. Murderer guy. So let's have a nice calm intro. So yeah, as I was saying, like basically, I was playing the demo on Switch. Basically, I watched a video on the war between Iceland and Great Britain over fishing rights and how like Iceland kicked Great Britain's ass all 3 times, mostly because they just threatened to pull out of NATO. That's how you beat Great Britain, by the way, just threatened to pull out of NATO. And yeah, it was kind of hilarious. So I started pretending that these were like because pirates came from the Scandinavian region, and I know no Iceland is not. Is it, like did I say no? I think I might have said Norway. I meant Iceland. I am so sorry. I meant fucking Iceland. But yeah, they came from Norwegian Nordic countries, and like Denmark controlled Iceland for a while, so it's close enough. I can always see the stereotypes. Big loud ass guy, big sistery like one guy get us run around in trouble girl, and then shy nerdy boy. Falcons, we were just doing all the generic stuff today. Then again, this is an ease game. They don't give a shit for writing in these games. They're like, okay, if it's good, yeah, it's a good story. Okay, that's good enough. Set it off. I mean, it can't be worse than Ease 9. That ending sucks. I, I was kind of hoping that guy would die. I'm gonna be honest. The guy they have in voice acting is not doing a good job, and I don't want to hear him again. Hey, Adol. It's kind of weird seeing you 17 when the last game you were 24. Ease 8 was still better with the intro. I'm sorry. You can't top that. And they didn't even bother with 9. The inn. Was it the inn? It's an inn. Chapter 1. I don't know how to say that word, so I'm not.
Woof! I'm stuffed.
So, yeah, man, that's what happens when you eat everyone's plates.
Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean.
Not really. Have you seen Alaska?
The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
Okay, I've never been to Alaska, but I'm pretty sure its food is not the greatest.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
Dang it. It actually makes me feel kind of sorry for the dude. I mean, yeah, he deserves to get punished, but to lose his fucking life? Just throw him in jail. Like, when I was playing the demo, I thought he was, like, smuggling some really dangerous drugs on the ship. So, like, that's why they killed him. And, like, if it was that, I can understand them killing him, but, like, unpaid ship tolls? Really? I'm gonna be honest, that's on the scumbag punishment level, killing is not a good punishment for that.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates.
Like Normans, you mean?
Yep, I called it.
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how.
Yet they really have a really strongly want to enforce the fucking law. They'll allow this, but if you break the law, they will kill you.
Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman, and the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
Powerful ships. Have you looked at their ships?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
If my East was correct, it's only been a decade. Wait, no. Okay, by the events of East 9, the region had been under imperial control for a decade. Before that was an independent kingdom. Yeah, like, it was an independent kingdom for a decade. Adol was 24 in that game. He's 17 in this game, which means it's only been 5 years since the region has fallen under imperial control. So, yeah. They have there's absolutely no way that they're probably still getting things set up. They probably occupy the major cities, so I don't think they have time to really orchestrate coastlines.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force.
Probably because they're busy occupying a nearly unconquered
The
country.
Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
For unpaid shipping tolls?
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
I agree with that. Passenger.
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll.
I mean, I don't have enough information, but I kind of agree with this guy so far. It really depends on where the territorial waters are.
Why should any of us have to play along with their made?
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak of all places? I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they?
It's an ease game. What do you expect?
Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but, let's see. Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really?
Really now, do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh my god, I was about to say, please blink. You're creeping me out, lady.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adol? Let's do anything for you? Who are you fooling? I can see the giddiness written all over your face.
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
It's not.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about.
Dying early!
Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Then we become a massive conglomerate and then absorb all other small, humble little businesses.
Brings a tear to my eye, it does. Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl. Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet.
Wait. Sweet, but that could also be taken as creepy. It doesn't sound creepy yet, but you know.
I think you've had quite enough for one
Yeah,
day.
dude, you're starting to borderline creepy town. Not quite there yet, but you're definitely getting there.
Nah, that's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right?
I mean, were we?
If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
We have 24-hour service. I have not slept since I was born.
Of course. Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adol, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, But we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Celceta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit.
I think I may have had 5 heart attacks.
Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Menu. But first, let me move around. Oh, Adol, you move so fucking slow right now, man. Probably because you're indoors and you can't run around. Let's talk to these old men again. They're not that old, man. Oh, shut up. Nothing looks super soft once I finish eating this. This is waiting for me. It's best I hurry home. Lucky, you have a family to go home to. Sorry, should have said all you've been through. Sorry, Corn. Appreciate the stopping. I don't know who was talking to who, because they didn't have to say their names. Because you're the owner. Oh, Rose's a lovely girl, don't you think? She's inspiring joy, not to mention its main draws. Though if any of them do try to date her, I will kill them. It sounds like you had a real stroke of bad luck. Try not to discourage you too much. Excuse me? I'm sorry, am I in your way? Yeah, yes, bowl, soup, fish, yes, thank you. Yes, what do you want to say, Rosalind?
Are you going out tonight? The weather is just perfect for a stroll.
I don't know why, but there's something about her eyes that just creep me out. Hope we learn more about that legend, y'all. I don't want to answer ya.
Oh, there's little sparkles in your eyes. Can't put my finger up, but it reminds me of someone I know. You in your teens too, right? Well, that's happy news. We don't get a lot of travelers around my age here. I hope you get to know each other and you stay here and stuffing.
You have to go to one of the pronouncements. It's like Karnak? I'm going to say it's Karnak.
All right, you two. This is...
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic.
Oh, really?
I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Yeah, true.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adol, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me!
Seek me.
I was like, oh, come on, why do I always have to save the weird people?
Adol, you good?
I've heard a strange voice, like I've had in all my adventures.
Voice? I didn't hear anything. You sure it wasn't just your imagination?
Dude, I know this is like the third game in the timeline, but this is fucking Adol we're talking about. He gets one of these like every few months.
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adol? Catch you both later, then.
That last line was kind of redundant. I'm gonna admit that last line did not need to be read. So we got a random townsfolk. Ooh, traveler. Oh my god, thank you. Oh. You priest? Yeah, you're a priest. Oh my, that's what happened. Very well. And I'm Kabbath. I'm more glad to help in extending hand. Please convert to our religion, so we have more in the name of our God in my pockets. We also lost pause? Oh, nothing at all. Please feel the same church. I can offer food as well. I don't mean being on the major side. After all, one must follow his assistant's fellow man in troubled times. Sure, this police is nice now, but he's a bit enthusiastic. Our beggars can't be choosers. He is enthusiastic or a scammer. No in between. I mean, the game is probably writing this enthusiastic because he probably doesn't get that many people at the church, but like, I'm gonna pretend he's a scammer. Child. Well, even on the lowest settings, this game looks much better than it did on Switch. That really does say something about the Switch, doesn't it? Hello!
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
It's just Spanish, guys.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather.
Really, guys? You just put an I in front of Spanish and thought it was a different culture? Yeah, that's just Spanish.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled.
I don't know why, but I thought that was Irish for a second. I'm sorry. Maybe it's meant to be a mixture of Spanish and Spanish and Irish. It's clearly meant to be Spanish, but I don't know why. But the first one was not Spanish.
Rome and Hispania may be at odds
Oh, there
right
it is.
now, but
I'm
I
hearing
believe
it.
our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
Okay, yeah, there's the Spanish.
To
I don't know why I
be
thought that was
perfectly
Irish.
honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen. That attire is...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt their expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
By also charging them extraordinary prices.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage. You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation.
Cool.
Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Alright.
Doggy! Hi! No, screw you, human.
Doggy. Hi. I miss my doggy already. Hello. She's fine. I'm, not exactly near my house any right now. Oh, hello, guy who's in the opening. That's what I'm looking for. Well, since my last town, still looks the same as ever. Spell the crashing wave. It's just that I was little. Guess I might haven't got in a place despite being gone for so long. Even the tiny spots I still remember. Makes it nice and rustic in a way. Oh boy. I know what's gonna happen, because I've already played this demo. Hello, little kid who appears in some of the gameplay footage. I know you're gonna be important. Ah, your hair's red. You're fine, huh? Do you want to pay your way to visit the crapped hole of a town? If you're gonna see something, actually, wherever your time, you should just go back to see. I mean, seriously, look at these graphics. You get the Trail series, gets the high-end graphics, but we don't because, we're on the fucking Switch. Yeah. The kid really knows a lot.
You there, with the red hair.
Yes?
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
They tried!
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Really?
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are? Wreaking havoc left, right, and center. They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
I swear, why does every other middle-aged woman sound like her? And these types of games.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle. That's for sure. Once you're dead, that's it. Nothing else to be done. Ironically enough, the Balta Sea Force would have escorted them personally had he paid the toll. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye.
I like how they partially change the spelling and the pronunciation stays exactly the same.
When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law. There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best.
Not really.
Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while. I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
But I will not be voting for him in the next election. Who will you be voting for then? Shit, that's right, he's only one on the ballot every year. Yeah, we have severe political corruption.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
No, he signed up to take up the job so he can get rich off of high violence of corruption and abuse your people. Hello? Hello? Whoops. Can I jump? Oh, I jump with B. Got it. Hi, doggy! I don't want to talk to you, I'm gonna be honest. Never really was a big fan of Dogi. Yes, I know it is highly controversial and I'm not on everyone's hit list, but I don't know. He's not really impressed me in all these games. Okay, he's actually pretty good in East 8. But that was probably because the main cast of East 8, I really hated the main cast. Well, not... It was less of... Okay, when I say hated, I didn't mean like I hated them. It's more like they bored the hell out of me. Like, literally all of the other people we had to save on the island, I loved every single one of them. They were fantastic. But the actual characters I had on my battle team, ugh, they bored me to tears. Hello. East 9 was better. And by better, I mean they just cloned a bunch of characters. Like, there was just Ash. There was a character who looks a lot like Fee, but didn't act like Fee. And then there was this fucking Yuna. Fucking. Not Yuna, it's Yuna, you dumbass. Okay. Ooh, 600 per day. Yeah, that's not bad salary.
You got a job for us?
Hello, I'm like the annoying guy, who I made constant fun of in the demo.
Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right?
Yeah, no, I'm here to get some pumpkins, you dumbass.
Never seen you around before, but I think we're about the same age.
Did only 3 people in this town have kids? Well, I guess it would have been 6, since you need another one. But you know what I mean?
The name's Gren. How about you?
Well, I guess it'd be only 3 then, because they were the one actually doing the labor, and then the other one. Okay, never mind.
Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
You're in the militia. I don't like you. You just met him. Again, demo. Didn't hate him there.
Let me guess. The pay's giving you second thoughts?
Adol, 600!
It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth, but the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded.
Ah, you elected a liberal.
When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
Which is why I believe... No, that's not get political here, Dolphin. Oh, I'm sorry.
You mean it?
I mean, yeah, he's got no other fucking job to work with.
I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are going to be fast friends.
Proceeds to stab him in the chest.
Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak militia awaits you.
Ugh, fuck you. At least he's less annoying, but I understand what he's saying now.
This way.
Oh, we have to go to the show by the seashore. The seashore show. By the seashore.
Seek me. right here. Find me.
Yeah, there's a seesaw by the seashore. Is it named Sally? Hello, is your name Sally? Sally selling seashores by the seashore? Oh, it's named Layla. Oh, doggies. Hello, we somehow snuck into town. Oh, just one doggy. Maybe you're gonna go? Come on, boy! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Ooh! Okay, okay. Come on! Come on! Oh, good boy! Good boy! Come on, do it again! Do it again! Do it again! Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, it would have been funny if you actually missed those 3 times, but nope, I suck. Looks like a human from that angle. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Hello, you killed it with that scratch? I mean, yeah, it's not dead, but like...
Swordsman, can you hear me? They stole you mana. Enough power. Defeat.
Yeah, this would have been a perfect opportunity to have a cell phone mechanic. Also, I love how the dog was just patiently waiting him to listen to that. Oh wow, what a great power skills. Watch, I'm going to kill without using the skills. Oh, I have to? Fine. RBA, RBA. Okay, so that's RB, that's LB, then RB. Oh. Okay, here we go. Meanwhile, I just got bit. Well, time to call. Who is you?
Sorry. I don't. Any details. My name? Leela.
Now I'm going to call you Sally.
Who are you? Adol. Search Island. Come find help. In go.
That's a stupid name. That's a stupid name, you idiot. Name.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious.
Leans into dogs. I think he's insane!
As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
Well, of course it is.
Oh, just joke
We
into
just
life.
got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
Balta Sea Force, Mana, Undead Wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Adventure!
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adol, it seems to find us instead.
It's like he's an anime protagonist or something.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use. Poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
Got it. Yep, see you guys. Is that lady wearing a mask? Oh yeah, she is. She's a fortune. Okay. Anyways, folks, that's gonna be it for today's episode. The very first one of E's. I hope you're going to enjoy the E series, guys. I'm going to do a first view in the demo, and well, that's going to be it for a while until I get the game around December at this rate. So, yeah, expect a long gap, but that's besides the point. Enjoy it while it lasts. That's what Adol would say. I don't know. I'm assuming that's. Ooh. Okay, like how this little strands are moving. That's fine. So, anyways, that's gonna be it. See you as I figure out how saving works in this. Oh, that was pretty easy. Until then, that's not the saving button. How do you fucking leave the game? Oh, that's how you leave the game. Until next time.